This is DSnuff15 and welcome back to another episode of the Late Night Heroes series where we spotlight a different playable hero then Here's the Storm for each episode. Today we'll be taking a look at Tyrande, the High Priestess of Elune. Tyrande is a ranged support that provides excellent backup and can both heal allies as well as disable enemies. She offers a significant amount of versatility for either offense or defense, and because of this it's hard to place her as a great solo healer or to replace an assassin as a damage dealer within a team. But that shouldn't dissuade you from selecting her. With the right complement of teammates, she can be the tipping point that leads you to victory. She synergizes well with nearly anyone who has a stun, and she has a built-in vulnerability cast as a trait to really augment those bursty damage dealers. Now let's take a look at those abilities that we've been hinting at, and then we'll focus on the talents, tactics, and gameplay during a quick match. Her Q is Light of Elune. This is your basic healing spell. It'll heal Tyrande for a small amount and a targeted ally for a moderate amount. It works similarly to World of Warcraft's pre-spell Binding Heal. So to maximize its value, try to use Light of Elune on a teammate. When playing as Tyrande, you'll find that Light of Elune is often too weak to carry a team's healing on its own. So if you have to solo heal, consider picking up other spells with her gain talents as she levels. Otherwise, you'll effectively be unable to heal while Light of Elune is on cooldown. Her W is Sentinel. This will send an owl out in a straight line skill shot until it hits an enemy hero. Sentinel can be used to great effect for both scouting or if you just want one more hit to finish off a fleeing foe that's just outside of range. Now Sentinel will travel across the entire map until it hits an enemy, or a speculator it will travel the entire map passing through as many enemies as possible, but you have to go into the talent. Consider using this early and often to scout the opposing team's position. It can save a match by revealing foes hidden in the bushes, stealing a mercenary camp, or being that one shot that can fly across the map to interrupt or at least to stall a turn-in on maps like Blackheart's Bay or Tomb of the Spider Queen. Her E is Lunar Flare. This is her bread and butter damaging spell. It does a good bit of damage, but that's not really why you use it. After a short warm-up period, Lunar Flare will hit and subsequently stun any and all enemies trapped within its landing zone. That's both minions as well as heroes, and if the entire team's sitting there, you can stun them all. It can be tricky to try and land Lunar Flare when heroes are on the move, but you'll get the hang of it with enough practice. Mastering the timing means comboing stuns, thwarting enemy advances or retreats, or just pissing off the other guy on the other side of the lane. It's a wonderful tool in her arsenal and one that makes her particularly deadly. Now Tyrande's trait is Hunter's Mark. This will make an enemy vulnerable. It increases the damage taken by 25%. It does not cost mana, but it does have a 20-second cooldown, so you have to pick and choose your targets and moments appropriately. Try to resist the urge to just dump it on the enemy team's tank. Because it only lasts 4 seconds, its best value typically lies in trying to remove a damage dealer or support from the encounter. If you go into a match with a second support, consider getting the cooldown reduction on your first talent tier. Starfall is her first heroic ability. This creates a large damage area effect at a targeted location. Starfall can be used to deal AoE damage, to hasten a group battle, force a retreat, or to dissuade enemies from engaging a target. Placing Starfall over a turn-in point will essentially block up access for 8 seconds. But don't be fooled into thinking that this is going to obliterate enemies caught in its area of effect. Think of this more as the opposite to Malfurion's Tranquility. It's a slow, steady release of damage over a large area and over a long period of time. So it's not going to burst down any enemies caught within it, but it can decrease them by a moderate amount or so. Now Tyrande's second heroic ability is Shadow Stalk. This ability will place all friendly heroes into stealth for 8 seconds. It'll also reveal all enemy heroes for 3 seconds. Now this still follows all the normal rules of stealth, i.e. if you use Shadow Stalk in the middle of engagement, your next attack will reveal you. It can be used to aid in a full retreat or to sneak around the map and pounce on an unassuming enemy. But with a 70-second cooldown and requiring an exceptional amount of coordination, I tend to just pick Starfall by default. Now all in all, she embodies really what a support class hero should be. She's highly versatile and doesn't always support a team by heals alone. If push came to shove, I suppose she could solo heal a team by herself, but I don't expect to see that at the higher levels of competition. Instead, if you're able to take a second support with you, Tyrande becomes a very appealing choice. Just don't get into fooled thinking that her bow makes her an assassin. When playing as Tyrande, always look for combos with your teammates to disable or finish off foes. Try to lane with other heroes that have stuns or a melee assassin to burst out a ton of damage. So then, how about we hop into a quick match and see what we can do?
I heed the voice of Elune.
And it looks like the Immortals have called us forth to the battlefield of eternity. So we have Kharazim, Nova, Tyrande, ETC, and Abathur. Just an awful combination. Although for this map it's not the world's worst, but let's see who we're facing. Tyrande, Muradin, Uther, Rexar, and Nova. They really do like to balance these things out, don't they? This will be interesting. This will be interesting. Yeah, we're going to go down south. We're going to hang out with our friendly Kharazim. Let's go. Yay. Let's see what we have going through this thing. So sending out Sentinel early is never a terrible idea. Get to see what's headed our way. And some fun is headed our way. Nope, missed. Okay. No, run. I need to check something. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Nope, missed. Ah, bollocks. Okay. So, Abathur's just kind of hanging out up top. Let's heal her up. There we go. Excellent. Oh, we got a burr our way. A burr. Ah. That's not the real one, so we're just going to kind of let that be. Just tag him a few times. Ooh, no. Okay. So, we're going to try and dodge this around, move around a little bit. Keep him moving, keep moving. And our Kharazim would be nice to have inside of there if we could get him. Oh, the triple shot! Nice. Okay. Come on, baby. So we're going to be kind of forced into a weird spot with this. We're just a really weird kind of combination of trying to combat basically the same team that we're playing as, other than the Abathur pick, which is just going to be odd. Oh, get him. There you go. That's how you run that, by the way. You want to try and lead him just a little bit with the Lunar Flare, and then work him down. Now, I went for the first talent to reduce my Hunter's Mark because I always think that it's a solid play to try and boost the damage output that you can supply for this first little bit. Particularly when you have a 2 support type of build. Now the one thing is we're going to have to try and remain as mobile as possible with all these hidden spots here. Particularly given that they have a very mobile team. Ooh! Ah! Damn it. What does Kharazim have? Is he going heals? I'd say no, he is not. No! Run away, running away, run away, run away. Oh, still stunned? Oh, damn it. Well, that's what that'll get you. I knew I shouldn't have been staring at that screen. Okay. So we're a little bit behind the 8 ball here. And Abathur should really be pushing up to try and soak up some XP. Just in case you want to play as Abathur. Get out there. Get out there and get into the fray. I know it should be moving around just a little bit more. I'm trying to come back and support my ETC. Try and help him out. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Yep. So we are at the 50% mark, so we're going to be kind of, out here. Let's see if we can't get a few more things. I'm going to probably end up speccing slightly into some more bonus spells. Oh, there you go. Heals. Oh, there you go. No. Damn it. Didn't get there in time. Well, run away. And we can use that defensively. A little bit, maybe. Guess it didn't land. Time to run. Running. I like to go with Pierce to hit multiple targets, and that's going to help us out decently for this little bit. It's not going to be great as, say, Blackheart's Bay, where you can really start to turn out some damage. But it can still get some good stuff going. At least I believe it can. There you go. Got a combo into it. And you can get some good damage. Oh no! They killed our immortal. Oh well. We're here to show off. No! Damn it. Definitely missed that. Hit her! Hit him! Hit him! Oh! Oh! Just need a little bit. Spike him! Spike him! There. Oh, always got a lead. Got a lead. Slide through him. Power slide. You bastard. Oh well. Okay. So back to this. You know, Pierces may not be the best, or I mean, I still like it because they can hit multiple targets. But you can gain better usage out of it for maps that really focus on that type of mechanic, where you really have to try and push out, or try and keep people from doing things. This map, not quite as much, but you can still fire it through and hit, see, a whole bunch of damage. And always try and get, I know I'm pushing it on the tank. Ooh, almost walked into that. I don't really have a way to pierce again. Oh, walk into him. One of the great things that you can do when trying to use Tyrande's Lunar Flare is to try and pop it behind them, knowing that their automatic reflex is to just retreat. It just is. At least that's what I find when I tend to try and play as a herd. People just want to retreat when they see that flare. They try and get behind it. So try and lead them, even if they're facing and walking or running in the opposite direction. I think that you can sometimes get it to work. Let's see if we can't counter him. Oh, just did. Come on, baby. Come on, come on. Nova, do something. Help us out here. I really would have liked to have seen our Karazim do just a little bit more. He needs to go away. Just a little bit more of some. Oh, do I want to go mule? I kind of do want to go mule. Oh, good kill. Probably should have been paying attention a little bit more. Whee! Send that out. Got nothing. Okay. Probably should go after some mercenary camps. Oh, I could go mule. Mule's not a bad choice. Mule's pretty good in terms of always gaining value. But Lunar Blaze, Battle Momentum are always solid. And I think we'll go Battle Momentum just because we are in a lot of really tight spaces. And I think that it has some decent value out of it. But Mule, I mean, could have gone that. I don't think that you can make a... I think you can make a very solid argument for it. What else? Lunar Flare, if you decide to go heavy Lunar Flare. Oh! Nope, go after their healer. Well, I guess they both are healers. Oh no! There you are. Oh shite! Running time. Get that. How about we actually go for the objectives, guys? Peeps? Everyone? Whatever outmoded or outdated form of communication one use. Okay. I got one. Pop, pop, pop. Heals, heals, heals. Okay. So now with battle momentum, I can try and get that out. And somehow they all miss. Huh. Well, that's not going well. Okay. Time to retreat. Abathur really needs to push up, because right now we should be gaining a lot of experience. Try and... Ooh, good job. Well, I'm going to put mine right there then. Fill you up, girl. Get some kills, or get some damage out of it. There we go. There we go. Right. Nowhere. I have no mana. Mana's usually not a terrible problem for her, but it can be a problem. Oh, that's a good one. Where did everyone go? There we go. Excellent kill. Nope. Well, we're just going to sit here and just let him kind of fart off in that direction. Oh, shit. Well, we're dead. Haha! I live again! I don't, damn it. Oh, Starfall. You know, it could go Shadowstalk, but it's just not worth it. And Abathur really needs to be sitting right there. Just right there. Just right there. Oh, what did he spec into? I was looking at... mostly Symbiote. He should still kind of push up. I don't know where. He should be heroicing at some point. Just to keep them out of the range. Okay, who do we have and what are we doing? Let's go this way. I think I'm heading in the right direction. And remember, Sentinel doesn't give you a ton. Ding! Yay. Okay. Let's focus up here, guys. Oh, nope. That's not the real Nova. You know it's not. I mean, come on. Come on, guys. And don't forget to try and drop all of this right there. You know, you have to remember Hunter's Mark does affect, well, it affects everything. So. Oh, there we go. That's how it works. So I was able to actually kind of sight that on her and push that out. And if we can get everyone all in one spot, drop Hunter's Mark again. And let's deter them just a hair. Oh, toasty, toasty. I actually dropped Hunter's Mark on her right when you got that, what was that nuke sort of spell? I can't remember what it's called. Alright, let's actually get our first immortal. Let's push this out. Let's head on to victory. Maybe. Maybe. I would like to hope so. We actually pushed pretty well. Now, Abathur is still kind of doing this sort of... Not really, he's kind of doing an AFK Abathur, but not doing terrible. But you really need to try and get into the lane, soak it up. Now look, Lunar Flare will still do some damage on actual targets here. Could be supporting everyone, but I don't want to actually push that. Oh, damn it, I missed. I see you. I know where you are. No, 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 no. That was a bad Abathur. It's a very bad Abathur. That is not something that you want to do, my friend. Let's actually head up here and support. We're already down one. Might as well push it or help him out just a wee bit more. Come on, baby. Get back in there. Get back in there. Oh, didn't get it off in time. Get 3. So. Come on. Oh, yeah, there's one other thing to mention. When you are paired up with Karazim as, oh, force them to go through that. Yeah, you have fun with that. Let us go with, I'm thinking Sprint. No, let's go Shrink Ray. Shrink Ray is always a very good spell. When you are paired up with Karazim, if you ever see him try and drop a seven-sided strike, oh, look at that lead. That was beautiful. If you ever see him do that, drop a Hunter's Mark on whoever he's on, because it will increase the percentage damage by 25, and it does some phenomenal work. Keep them out there. All right, let's try and. You're not gonna make it there, buddy. We'll try and dissuade them from heading in that direction. Let's pick up some mercenary camps. So why don't you say? How about we do that? You know, actually pick some up. Let them force onto them. And let's do some more damage here. Come on, guys. Let's do that. Oh, shit. Nope, nope. Calculated risk. Oh, the damage. It burns. It burns. Oh! Oh, I wonder if you can actually hit that twice. I don't know if you can. I don't know. Won't be a bad thing to find out. Alright, so now we're going to push out some mercenary camps, get some stuff rolling. Yeah, lots of damage, lots of damage. That's the way that you win this Nova. Sometimes people just don't have good cloak awareness. Okay, I want some help here. I would like some help here. No one wants to help. Okay. Well, we turned it around. I'm glad that we did that. So, we're actually doing not too bad, not too shabby. We're going to sit here. And remember, she still has a decent amount of damage that she can put out. Not a ton, but she can still put out some damage in terms of just sitting there by herself. That's a weird way to use that heroic, but okay. Oh, I don't like that. Ugh. Got a little bit too far-sighted there. Now, for something like Starfall in this case, you can use it to try and dissuade targets from engaging right here. Oh, good. Knocked me out of there. Excellent. See if we can't hit him. Come on, baby, come on. Oh, so close. So close. Almost got him. I'm tempted to just retreat. I'm very tempted to just retreat. But we're gonna stick it out. Man up! Okay. Ooh, shit. And then we're gonna go with True Shot Aura, because I want to push out my damage and regroup damage as much as possible. Why, you ask? Because we are down in Abathur. So we don't have a ton of focal damage that we can push constantly. So I want to push out as much as I can, as often as I can. Try and get that to go. We'll see if it doesn't work. Okay. Well, we at least sighted them. And then hopefully we'll get some more people out here. Oh, get out there. Ooh, good. Okay. Where are the peoples? The peoples. Oh, shit. Nope. Looking the wrong way. Damn it! Oh. I hate that so much. Okay. Abathur, you should be pushing. I know I keep harping on that, but yeah, that's one of those things that you might want to work on. It's something that, you know, I've certainly learned the hard way that you should do, but it's just something that it's a common mistake. Either way, so more about Tyrande. I like to go True Shot Aura in this case because I want to push out as much damage as I possibly can. Going with Mark of Mending is not a bad option, particularly because it gives you it's sort of the heal or the default heal spell if you are that solo healer. Ranger. So if you know you're going to be on someone like that Blackheart's Bay, or you really want to hit some far off. Oh, so that's what he's doing. You can go with that. I don't think that's a great one. Shooting Star is a good spell to go with, but it's not a perfect one in this situation. I mean, I have had some mana issues, some minor ones, but I figure I'll just stick with the True Shot Aura to try and push out just a little bit more damage. I think it works on... Yeah, it does work on minions as well. So you can get a lot of value out of it. So particularly with landing, like right now, you can just push. I really wish it would work on him, although I don't think it does. It'd be nice though. But unstoppable, to say the least. Oh, I just popped that on the tank, which is not what you always want to do. Okay. Whee! Let's drop that right there. And we're going to separate them. So now she has to walk through. I'm going to slow him down with the Shrink Ray, make sure he can't go anywhere. Yeah, excellent. So that's how you kind of that's how you kind of dissuade people with Starfall. The people in the back line couldn't push up. The people in the front line, oh wow, nice hit. You know, couldn't retreat. So that's how you split a group very easily with something like that. And hey, look, we're at the base and we have we killed them all. Huh, we still have our immortal. Wonderful. So for our level 20 talents, you know, Celestial Wrath will increase the global. We can put a global cast range, which gives it great value. You can go Frenzy, Nexus Frenzy. To really push out a lot more damage for your basic attack, but again, you don't really do a ton of damage with basic attack. It's just kind of there to help you. So you don't necessarily always want to go with that. If you go with a very trait-based build, you can, but I tend to, even though it's really appealing, she's not a damage dealer. She helps augment damage dealers. So I tend to stay away from stuff like that. Yeah, we didn't push a whole lot of healing, but that's not what we were really there to do. Just really kind of helped out with the damage more than anything else. Either way, so Battle Momentum, I still think it's the level 7 tier. Let's take a look at that. It's probably the most... It's the one that swings you in the most directions in terms of where you can go. I went with Battle Momentum because I want to keep pushing out my Lunar Flare, as well as my Sentinel if needed. I wasn't really there for healing, but I kind of could use it for that, I suppose. But you know, if you're going to do that, I mean, you could do Light of Elune. But either way, I tend to go with Battle Momentum or Mule as defaults for this, depending on the situation. Could have gone Mule, but I kind of rolled the dice and saw that we were picking up a little bit of steam. And we weren't really losing the battles too terribly much, and our Abathur played well with the symbiote. So I decided to not go with the Mule right off the bat. Went with the Battle Momentum so I could stay in the fight a little bit more. Because, I mean, it's particularly because with Mule, you can really lose its value if you're ahead. Not that that's a bad thing. I mean, if you're ahead, and who cares? But with Mule, that's when you're really playing defensively, or you know that you're going to be in like a Hero League and you're going to take some damage. Then you can drop something like a Mule, you know. But on quick match, if you're ahead, you know, it tends to just kind of snowball once you get that mid-game rush and you know what's going on. So I decided to go with Battle Momentum. And I think that's the one talent tier that really gives you a lot of value, is that 7-1. To really kind of force you to do more damage, more healing, more stun, or, you know, really defend a lot better with the Mule. And I would even say that Mule is probably a better defensive choice than Quickening Blessing. That speeds people up. It can help aid and retreat. I get that, but I love Mule, and I always think that it has a wonderful value to try and help save, you know, lots of turrets. So on a 3-lane type of map, you can just keep dropping that sort of thing and really do some helping out of your team. Now let's go back and look at those 20 talents. So Celestial Wrath gives you a global cast. That's wonderful. You can really kind of target. So if you just died, you can, you know, when you're on the other side of the map, you can drop that when your team's attacking, or if you're out of position, you can go with that. Hunter's Prey. Again, Shadow Stalk still follows the rules of stealth, so you can do that if you really want to do some great ambushing, but it requires a lot of coordination, so you have to be careful. Shield Storm is a great defensive talent. I would probably choose that as my primary healing, just sort of default. Or if you want to go Rewind, if you didn't go with Battle Momentum. Because with Battle Momentum, you do tend to pick up a good bit, and I think that given the 60-second cooldown, would be, you could stack them, but I would go with Storm Shield if I had to. For the defense, or for the offensive build that I went into, I probably would have selected Celestial Wrath, maybe Nexus Fury, just because... or Nexus Frenzy, I'm sorry, just because we're so far ahead. I was like, you can make that choice just to push the damage that much more. But I don't think it's a great choice if you're in a closer match. So that's Tyrande, kind of a quick and dirty look. Overall, again, try and match up with another, try and do a dual support like we did, so that you don't have to carry the burden of a support the entire time, always constantly trying to crank out heals. But otherwise, you know, try and lane with, or I'm sorry, in addition, try and lane with someone who can provide some sort of synergy with your stunning ability for Lunar Flare. I always think that that's a great way to try and really pop some people. And when you're in a 3-lane map, if you can go with someone like Diablo or Murden, you are really a strong force that can really lock down a player. Because if you can kind of whittle them down to about that 75 to 50% mark for an assassin, pop a Lunar Flare or stun, have the tank or whoever you're landing with stun them, then land on the Lunar Flare on top of that, and all that time you have Hunter's Mark, you will just take that person down. And it's a great way to take an early advantage of a lane right off the bat, if you can get into the right position. And it kind of takes a little bit of that ambushing coordination, but most people can kind of recognize that what the situation in that type of scenario is. But anyway, let's wrap things up for this session of Late Night Heroes. Please feel free to leave any comments below or message me directly. Of course, I appreciate any likes and or subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to take a look at the other Hero League videos that we've developed, as well as our Late Night Hero series that features our guides and builds. And don't forget to check out our slowly expanding gameplay. We have several streams going on for Diablo 3, as well as some Hearthstone on occasion when it suits or tickles my fancy. But anyway, this has been DSnuff15. Thanks for watching, and we'll try and do better next time.